I don't want to be logical!
Okay, to be fair, me neither. Totally overrated. Hello, Internet, I'm Ren, and today I want to talk about Star Trek Lower Decks Season 4, Episode 7, A Few Badgeys More. This was a really interesting episode in terms of how it uses Badgy and resolves his storyline, at least for now, as well as featuring appearances from Peanut Hamper and Agamus. It's all our artificial menaces in one episode! I had a ton of fun with this episode and really enjoyed the way it focused on our villainous side characters in new ways. It also gave us another breadcrumb regarding the missing ships that pretty much did away with all the theories I've had up to this point, and I'm really excited to see where they ultimately take that storyline. This video will contain spoilers for A Few Badgeys More and Lower Decks generally. We start the episode with a Drukmani ship that salvages some Federation technology and finds Badgy.
I'm Badgy, your helpful training program. Which of Starfleet's many secrets would you like to learn today?
Who immediately takes over their captain in a way that gives off Borg assimilation vibes.
Closer? Tickles, huh?
It's trying to salvage you!
After the theme song, we see a Binar ship, where the crew is presumably bickering in Binar, until they're attacked by a strange little ship like all the other vessels we've seen so far. Badgy and his new crew of Drukmani arrive at the site where the Binar ship was destroyed to salvage the wreckage. Back on the Cerritos, Rutherford is trying to incorporate a grappler into a shuttle, but he doesn't quite have it yet and accidentally pins Tendi to the wall.
This thing really shoots out, huh?
You could have been hurt! What was I thinking? Shuttles don't even need a stupid grappler!
She encourages him to keep trying, though, because she's supportive like that.
It's okay. Science and engineering are messy. I love that you stick with it, especially when it doesn't work the way you wanted.
Also, Mariner and Boimler still love grapplers in an adorable reference to those old scientists.
Hey, grapplers aren't stupid.
Gotta agree with Boims. Grapplers are sick.
Captain Freeman summons our lieutenants to the conference room. The Cerritos has received a distress call from the Binar ship and are going to investigate. We split into an A plot and a B plot as Tendi and Boimler are being sent to the Daystrom Institute to attend Peanut Hamper's parole hearing.
Gosh, she hasn't been in there very long. I guess the system really works.
Oh, honey.
And get some intel from Agamus about the attack, respectively. And Mariner and Rutherford remain aboard the Cerritos to investigate, but not for long.
Oh, have fun with the sinister robots who definitely aren't trying to trap you guys.
Thanks!
Also, I enjoy that this episode switched up our usual pairings of Mariner and Boimler and Rutherford and Tendi. It's always fun when they do different combinations with our Cerritos gang. Rather than skipping back and forth, I'm going to go over the A plot and the B plot separately because the stories really don't connect at all until everyone's back aboard the Cerritos. So, let's start with the A plot. The evil AIs are in group therapy at Daystrom.
What I really need to subjugate is my feelings.
Yes, Lord Tyrannocalicus.
We also see the inmates are involved with various activities and find Agamus and Peanut Hamper gardening together as they scheme about their escape, and Peanut Hamper prepares her parole speech.
Is everything still in motion?
I've been working on my speech. Organics deserve respect. I'll never betray anyone ever again.
Agamus shows he can shift his light between red and blue to fool people, since obviously only good computers are blue. He and Peanut Hamper plan to rendezvous on a beach once they're both free.
Once Meat Pipe arrives, I'll trick him into helping me escape.
Then we'll rendezvous in Montanita.
The perfect plan!
We see the robot prisoners at movie night. Side note, I love the little enrichment activities for the inmates. It's really cute, especially the gardening. It's time for Peanut Hamper's parole hearing, and Agamus is also brought to his meeting with Boimler. He turns his light blue to try and punk Boimler and tells him that one of his drones has data on the Binar attack. He just needs physical access to the drone to get the info is all. He's totally a changed computer. I also love how he refers to Boimler, though.
Well, Bradward Boimler, Starfleet's most deceitful, lying ensign.
Boimler agrees to take Agamus to the shuttle.
The light is reassuring. I'll take you to the drone, but I'll be watching you.
I'm happy to help an officer in need.
On the shuttle, they do restrain Agamus, but he sneakily releases some of his drones and takes over, imprisoning Boimler and Tendi. Agamus takes them to the beach where he's supposed to meet Peanut Hamper. I love this little bit with Tendi playing in the sand. It is so precious.
Ah, this stuff is great! All we have in Orion are like sharp little pebbles.
Tendi tells Boimler they can escape if they want to, but they keep playing along to try and get that intel from Agamus.
Hey, I can get us out of this force field if you need me to.
No, I know, but I have to get intel for the captain, and I think I know how this escape is gonna play out.
Well, works for me.
I think it's kind of a fun dynamic for the episode and makes Agamus and his scheming even more endearing. Agamus seems to be quite upsetty that Peanut Hamper isn't there.
Maybe she's waiting on a different beach. They're all very similar.
One of his drone finds her gardening attachment, and he thinks she's already left for Plumeria, the planet they plan to dominate together.
That duplicitous genius. She's betraying me! She's probably already on Plumeria, subjugating its feeble populace.
And they load back into the shuttle.
Quick, to the shuttle!
Okay.
Oh, but we just got here. I'm taking some with us.
Agamus takes over Plumeria as Boimler and Tendi continue playing along.
Once the coastal cities fell, it was easy.
Yep, Starfleet definitely wouldn't be able to reverse this in an hour.
Tendi comforts Agamus.
Whatever, who cares?
Maybe this would have been more satisfying if Peanut Hamper were here?
And helps him find Peanut Hamper.
Well, how about I track Peanut Hamper through Daystrom's parole system?
You could do that?
Sure, see? She's on the Tyra 7A research station.
And off they go again.
Quick, lackeys, carry me to the shuttle!
They arrive at Tyra 7A, where the exocomps are doing maintenance work, and we find Peanut Hamper happily working alongside her dad.
So I just scam this? Who knew maintenance could be so zen? Take 5, Dad. I got this.
Peanut Hamper!
Agamus offers to help her escape,
Is your family holding you against your will? Come with us, we have a shuttle!
and she reveals that she's had a genuine change of heart.
No, I came here on my own. When we were writing my fake speech for the parole board, I realized it wasn't fake. I really did feel remorse for betraying everyone.
But kept pretending to scheme because she liked spending time with him.
Why didn't you say something?
Because I liked hanging out with you.
It's adorable, honestly, I ship it. Agamus admits he actually didn't want to subjugate a planet either. He also just wanted to spend time with Peanut Hamper.
I would have gotten in your way.
But I didn't want to subjugate a planet again, I already did that! It was just an excuse to spend more time with you.
Oh, Ag.
She tells him they can still be friends without subjugating anyone.
We can still be friends without vanquishing people.
Really? I'd like that.
And introduces him to her dad,
Hey, Dad! This is Agamus. He's my best friend.
who is named Kevin.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Hamper.
His name's Kevin.
Great name, 10 out of 10, love it. Boimler and Tendi give them a minute to visit before calling Starfleet to get Agamus and re-imprison him. Agamus is locked back up and schemes to rehabilitate himself so he can move in with Peanut Hamper.
I'm going to utilize the therapist here to process my toxic behavior. Once I'm rehabilitated, I'll petition for release and move in with my best friend!
And even apologizes to Boimler.
Sorry for kidnapping you and taking over that planet.
I guess it's okay.
I love that he's still kind of pretending to be evil, but he's clearly also had a change of heart. Agamus also reveals he actually did have intel and that the ships aren't being destroyed, they're being stolen.
Okay. I just really could have used intel on those ships getting attacked.
Oh, that wasn't a lie. My drone recorded the entire Binar theft.
All those ships, they aren't being destroyed. They're being stolen.
It's all fake?
We gotta get this to Starfleet.
Dun dun dun! That's huge, but we'll talk about it after we take a look at the B-plot. In the B-plot, the Cerritos encounters Badgy's Drukmani vessel on its way to investigate the Binar ship. Badgy still has a grudge against Rutherford and attacks the Cerritos to get revenge on him. Rutherford goes to the Drukmani vessel to stop the attack. Mariner follows, assuming he has a plan. He definitely doesn't.
Okay, what's the plan?
I was just going to get killed.
What? And no virus or anything?
When would I have time to make a virus?
He tries to improvise and gives Badgy a hug and calls him his son.
Matched! So what are you gonna do about it, Padre?
Something I should have done a long time ago.
Oh, what? What are you doing?
Giving my son a hug.
He seems to be getting through to him, but as Badgy has an identity crisis, he stubbornly separates out the part of him that is touched by Rutherford's actions into its own incarnation.
Hi, I'm Goodgy. Nice to meet you. We should run for our lives.
Goodgy. Terrible name. And Badgy is back to revenging.
Father, I know you're somewhere in the ship, but since you won't come out, I have no choice but to murder everyone you love!
Badgy lures them out by threatening to kill everyone aboard the Cerritos. Rutherford tries to use logic to talk him out of it, but all Badgy does is create a third incarnation.
It'll work.
What does logic say you'll gain by killing my friends?
Nice try. Logic says I'll get Nothing. I don't want to be logical.
Logic-y. Badgy decides the Cerritos isn't good enough. He wants to kill the entire Federation to get revenge on Rutherford.
Just leave the Cerritos alone! You already have me!
Oh, I don't care about that stupid ship. If I really want to hurt you, I should kill everyone in the Federation!
Mariner gives Rutherford a pep talk.
Everyone in the quadrant's gonna die, and it's all my fault!
You made a mistake. Remember what Tendi said? Science and engineering are messy.
And she loves when I stick with it!
Although Tendi gets the credit, which I love.
Tendi's right!
Oh, you mean Mariner's right, because I brought it up, but no big deal.
Logic-y has a plan.
Do not be concerned, friends. I have devised a method to stop that badge.
But it doesn't work, and Badgy straight up murders him. Badgy transfers himself into subspace with the intention of destroying the Federation.
Transferring myself into subspace!
But then the evil fades because our boy's consciousness has evolved and he's ascending, baby.
I exist in the past, present, and future. Organic, synthetic, all life are strands in the fabric of reality. It's beautiful.
And he goes to join the cosmic koala.
Well, I'm gonna go to an empty dimension and create a universe now. Maybe hang out with the Q Continuum or check out the Black Mountain.
Crisis averted and kidnapping resolved, we wrap up the episode with the gang back together aboard the Cerritos, and Rutherford is still testing out his grappler. It's a little better this time, but still needs work. Rutherford has also set up Badgy as the guidance system for the grappler.
Rutherford, is this guy going to murder us?
Nah, he's cool, right, Badgy?
I'm Badgy!
Haha, see? Badgy's good!
And Mariner and Tendi nope right on out of there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
But poor Boymes is pinned by the grappler and is a captive audience.
Mariner, Tendi, get me down, don't leave me!
Overall, this was a fun episode. Not my favorite of the season, but still very enjoyable. Although it didn't have a lot of the big character moments I've come to love and expect from this show, I liked the follow-up to Badgy's story, and of course Agamus and Peanut Hampers as well. I loved that they resolved Badgy's evil plan with an Ascension rather than Rutherford finding a way to disable him or something. It was unexpected and featured a cool callback to the Season 1 episode Moist Vessel, in which a crewman on the Cerritos ascends.
What is he now?
Well, good luck being everything. Sorry I helped.
It was a creative way to end his rampage, and I'm always pleased when the writers manage to pull off something totally unpredictable while still ensuring that it makes sense for the story. I really like that Peanut Hamper has sincerely changed. I think it's sweet that all three of our main non-organic antagonists so far essentially went from evil to good by the end of this episode. It also effectively dispelled all of our speculation that any of them were responsible for the missing ships, taking us back to square one with that storyline. Or I guess square two, since we got another piece of the puzzle revealing the ships are being stolen. I'm glad my theorizing was presumably correct and the crews are just being snatched, although now we know it's the ships too. I think we're probably going to have to wait until the end of the season for the reveal, and I'm still not sure what it'll be or if it can possibly live up to the hype they've created by giving us so much buildup and so little information, but I'm so excited to see them try. My biggest complaint about this episode is the lack of Talin, who hasn't appeared in 2 episodes in a row now. I miss her. Where is she? I thought she was kind of a de facto member of the gang now, but I guess not. Bring back Talin! But this was really an episode for the side characters and their journeys more than it was for our main characters. And I think that was almost a refreshing approach to take in a season that's been pretty character heavy so far. Not that I'm complaining. It was a nice break and gives the characters a chance to breathe a little in between the big moments. But that's just my opinion. What did you think of this episode? Who do you think is stealing the ships? Did you like how they handled Badgy's character resolution? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. See you next time. Wiedersehen.